we are going to probably make the wrong decision in walking a 50-minute walk.
I don't know how to get across the street.
Morning nomads, today we have some exciting weekend plans.
We're going on a little vacation on our trip, and we are taking the train up to Brașov, Romania, which is in the Transylvania area and supposedly where Dracula's castle is.
Yeah, so we decided, since we are kind of camped out in Bucharest, to do like a weekend trip, and it's going to be about a 3-hour train ride up there north. We've obviously never taken the train up there, and we hear it's maybe
lovely.
An unfiltered experience.
Oh.
So we are going to try to catch the 9:55 train after we get some coffee, and then we should get into Brasov around noon-ish, a little bit after noon. Also, something to keep in mind is it looks like the tickets on the train are about 40 to 70 lei, which equates to be about 10 to, $15, $17. So it depends on what class, whether you want to do like the first class or the second class ticket. So we're going to find out. So we're just going to roll up to the train station and see if we can grab some tickets. Oh, and we're staying in a hostel for one night. But we'll talk about that a little bit more. So let's go. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Train station.
All right, so we assumed we would be able to get on the early 9:55 trip to Brasov. We were wrong.
So didn't make it on the 9:55 train, but we got a 12:55 train. I didn't really understand what the woman was saying to me. She didn't understand what I was saying. So
She went through all the different times, and they were all being full. And then when she went back into her computer, she realized that there was 12:55 for 2 people, when she originally thought there wasn't. So
it was going to be 2 o'clock.
and we would have gotten in at like 5, and that would have been a bummer. But now we have tickets, and so we're going to Brasov. We just have to wait 3-4 hours. So
We're going to go get some food.
Yeah.
Maybe a beer.
All right, let's go. We made it to Brasov. Now we are going to probably make the wrong decision in walking a 50-minute walk.
I don't know how to get across the street.
What do you think?
It's another 12 minutes.
How do you know?
Missed the bus.
Smart move. So last night, I was trying to get to sleep in the hostel, and this older lady. She just kind of woke up from her sleep, and I just saw her sitting in the bed, like, staring at me. It was very creepy. It was really kind of creepy. I don't know if she was just waking up or... Alright, now we are going to try to go on a cable car to the top of the mountain and get a cool view of the city. Plot change, we skipped out on the walking tour. This is quite the steep climb to get to the cable car. There's beer at the top. I'm getting it.
It's already a view.
You don't even have to pay for it. We decided to hike because there's too long of a line for the gondola. So I think it's going to take about the same time. You know, while we're walking, I can review Romania for everyone, because I think this is going to be about an hour hike. So far, Bucharest. Bucharest. I really enjoy the city. I think I could spend extended time there, because also you're saving a lot of money. Brasov, great day trip. Recommend the train. Don't recommend like more than a day. You don't need more than that.
Normally when I hike, I wear these crappy tennis shoes and a sundress anyways, so.
As you can see, we chose to hike. Sweaty.
Sweaty.
Sweaty. I'm gonna smell on the train, but this is a pretty cool view. This is the Brasov sign that you're looking at. And just through there, it's the city, the village. What do you mean? City.
Citadel.
Citadel. I think hiking it is definitely the recommended option. You feel like you earn it a little bit more, but then again, I don't know. I think it may have been the same time as waiting in that line.
The hike was great. Probably wouldn't have worn a sundress if I knew we were doing it. The beer at the top was great. It was $18, but we also bought this big guy, so that's about $5.
I would highly recommend doing that. I think it's a good physical activity, and then you reward yourself with some beer, and then you find your way to go down on to the gondola thing, cable car. Well, that's it for Brasov. We had a dandy old day, 24 hours here in Brasov. I would say the highlight was definitely the workout of hiking up the, do you know what mountain it's called?
I don't know.
A mountain. It was pretty fun. But now we are headed back. It's about 7 p.m. And we are going to catch the IR something train back to Bucharest for a few more days before we head off to Bulgaria. Any final words about Brasov?
No.
Brasov. All right.
Lots of good food, lots of beer, and good times.
Same stuff, just different scenery. So yeah, that's it. For reference, we are taking the first class on the way home because that's the only thing that was available. We kind of splurged, so we're excited to see what that's about. But it was only
like $5 more.
$5 more, so it was like what, $15 each to get home on a 3-hour trip. So see ya, bye. Hope you find yourself in Brasov.